Three words for you people: Apple Vision Pro. And now here it is. It's almost unreal that I purchased this thing. I just picked this up from my local Apple store here in Las Vegas. So this is the 256 gigabyte Vision Pro. This thing does come in 3 options and in 3 price points. So you have the 256 for $3,500. You have the 512 gigabyte for $3,700, and then you have the whopping 1 terabyte option for $3,900. So this is definitely not a cheap piece of technology, to say the least. We also have the Vision Pro case as well, because I figured if I'm paying this much money for, basically a virtual reality headset, or spatial computing, that's what Apple prefers to call it. But we have the trusty $200 case, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked, so let's get started. Ooh, but here we go, folks. So this thing does come with your trusty double pull tabs. We'll kind of set the Vision Pro case off to the side here just for a quick sec, but let's see if we can hear this. Ooh. Now, another one. And trust now. Turn around. Here we go. Ooh, would you look at that? Very, very nice. Ooh, so here it is. Man, I don't even know what to think about this. It does have this nice trusty little cover over the glass that is here, but we'll kind of take it out first. So first thoughts, yes, very forward heavy. I see a lot of people have kind of been complaining about that. This is actually my first experience ever with a, virtual reality headset. So we kind of win all in on this one. But yeah, first thoughts, yeah, definitely a little bit heavy. But I don't know, let's get more into the unboxing, take off all of this stuff here, kind of toss that off to the side. But now we'll take off the trusty little cover here. It's almost like a solo knit cover. And then we have the solo knit band as well. It does come with the dual band as well, just for comfort, and gives you a little bit more options. But, ooh, yeah. Look at that, just one single piece of glass across the front of this thing. All right, before we get more into the Vision Pro itself, we'll put the trusty cover back on. We'll kind of get what's more in the box. So we'll take this piece off. We got the standard, designed by Apple in California. Yes, we know. What do we got in here? Looks like, ooh, here we go. So here's what everyone's been, curious about, the trusty Apple polishing cloth, which apparently it's not like the, $20 polishing cloth that Apple came out with. It's actually it's slightly thinner. It is slightly thinner, and then I don't know if you can tell, but it does have the trusty Vision Pro logo. So this is only for the Vision Pro, like a release thing. So overall, that's pretty cool. We'll set the polishing cloth off to the side. What else do we got? Light seal cushion. So this is a slightly thicker light seal cushion. It just more depends on level of comfort and more along the lines of what you're looking for. Yep, because it's really kind of hard to tell. But so just for food for thought, the light seal cover on the Vision Pro, it's actually magnetic. It just pops out super simple. But as you can tell, it's kind of slightly hard to tell, but this one is just slightly thicker than the one that comes on the Vision Pro. But yeah, it said just all depends on what you want. Set that bad boy off to the side as well. Let's see what this is. This is a lot. Oh, directions. Let me just verify. Yeah, that's a first. I haven't seen directions with Apple products in a long time, but yep, just shows how to do the basic stuff, how to take off the strap, how to put it on, how to set it up, do stuff like that. So overall, it's a very nice touch, finally, including some directions, considering just how new this thing is, because, this is a first from Apple. They've never, done a headset before, so we'll see this going forward. So here's the dual loop band that I was talking about. You either have 2 options between, this is their nice solo knit band, or if you want something different, they did include the dual as well. And here it is. We'll keep that off there later. A couple things here at the bottom. See it right here. So we do have our charging brick, which this is a 30-watt charging brick. Not great, but also not terrible. I kind of wish, for something like this, that they did include a slightly bigger, charging brick for this thing. It does have a braided USB-C cable as well. Let's kind of take that off. We're just throwing all of our junk off to the side. But yeah, we got a USB-C to USB-C. This is like their new braided cable that they've been going forward with. So overall feels pretty nice, but whatever. Put that back in there. But here's really where this is the most interesting part, other than the Vision Pro itself. This is the battery. So this battery is 3,166 milliamp hours, which for something like this, I was expecting a bit more. Like I was really hoping for along the range of the, 10,000 plus. I do have a 40,000 milliamp hour battery charger that's kind of chilling in my room. I might have to give that a go versus this, but I really want to see how this works. Oh, so here's what we were talking about. So first thoughts on this battery. This battery's heavy. This is a dense battery, especially for, only just a little over 3,100 milliamp hours. I was expecting this thing is sturdy. Like I said, it's a completely separate power supply from the Vision Pro. This will just kind of hook in like that. But yeah, this is really meant more to go into your back pocket as you use it. Unlike other traditional VR headsets, some will actually have the battery that are on the back just to act as a counterweight, just so, head fatigue and all that just isn't a thing. Apple decided to go with this one just to make it, more more travel friendly. I did read online too, so your first instinct might be, well, say you want to pack this up to travel with it. Your first instinct would be to wrap it vertically. No. What they want you to do is just leave a little bit of slack and then wrap it horizontally like this. So I thought that was very different, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll kind of, man, we got stuff everywhere today. I don't know where all my stuff is over here, but we'll kind of set everything else here off to the side. Then we'll get into this. This is the Vision Pro travel case. We'll kind of quickly unbox this. I think I'm more going to do just an unboxing video with this. I'll set it up. I'll use it for a little bit, the Vision Pro, and then I'll kind of make a more detailed video about that. Getting into this case here, this $200 case. First thoughts on the exterior. One, this thing's going to get dirty. I can already tell, but it kind of has a sleeping bag type feel to it. It's very wrinkly too. It's a very interesting look. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I decided to go with the case because just how much this thing costs. Why not? But we'll give her an unzipping. All right, sweet. Overall, what do we got in here? We have, man, so much stuff in here. How would Mother Earth feel about this? I know Apple's all about that lately. We got some nice little travel bag where you can just put, all of your cables and all of your goodies into. It's got a nice little suede kind of feeling at the bottom of it. Ooh, comes with little salt packets. Just kidding, don't eat that. All right, what else do we got here? So I'm sorry. Hopefully the visual is good for all of you. We have, Travel Pro case, directions. Something I did notice, no stickers. I know Apple's normally about the stickers, but I didn't see stickers in the directions. I didn't see stickers in here either, so that's very unusual for them. But there's two options here, so, ooh, see? You feel that? Did you hear that? That's how thick that battery is. It is that dense. I'm not even joking. I suggest that if you can go try one, go demo Vision Pro, go do it. So, all right, so we're gonna put this thing in the case. Something that is kind of cool is you can actually lock this thing in place more towards the front. If I can figure it out here. Just want to make sure I don't break this thing here. So very cool. So what you do is you'll just lock this into place. You'll just lift this little piece of Velcro up, and that will allow you to just lock this thing more into the front. So say if you have a different, band or anything like that, it'll just kind of more keep it nicely there in place. And then you can just take your trusty, this is for the battery, this side. Make sure it goes specifically this way. Also, I hope all of you can see this here. I said, if you want to wrap it up, cool. Man, I'm just banging this thing everywhere. This is, yeah. So we're not going to wrap it up and do all that, but basically this is how it looks, completely, you know, stowed away, ready to go. You can put your trusty goodie bag right there. And then we can just zip it up and we are ready to go. Problem is with, like, I see a lot of people saying like, oh, I'm going to wear this on the airplane. I'm going to travel with this. This thing is huge. Like, look at the size of this thing. The fact that, like, I would have to, you know, completely change the way that I pack just to get this thing, like, you know, into a backpack, into some sort of carry-on to take on the plane with me. And plus two, I don't know how I feel just yet about wearing a $4,000 headset on an airplane, which, yes, you know, with tax, with everything, this thing was almost $4,000. So, but we'll see. Maybe I will give it a go traveling with this thing. But in terms of the case, it does offer like a little bit of extra slack so that you can carry this thing, you know, in hand. Of course I wouldn't, because I'd be afraid someone would just snatch this thing right away. Yeah, but overall, first impressions of it, said seems overall pretty cool. But I just realized the one thing I haven't really done yet is I haven't put it on. So I'm gonna at least put it on real fast, and we're gonna at least kind of feel this. But I'll kind of go over more in depth with this. So yeah, like I said, here's the Solo Knit band before I put it on. To detach it, there are these little 2 orange loops right here. All you gotta do is basically just pull, and it comes just right apart. And just to attach it, just throw it right back in there. It's pretty simple. Apple's been really good about that lately, about making things like super user friendly. Everything in here is magnetically released. So there's your, you know, your light seal. And then I'll get more into the lens. And also this is also, it's all magnetic. I know you're probably wondering, well, what if I wear glasses? Well, Apple's got you covered there too, for a price. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to send in your prescription, you're gonna have to do all that, and they will actually have to send you a pair of prescription lenses that you actually magnetically attach. Let me just take this off, there we go, that you just magnetically attach into each of these, into each of the eyepieces, because like one, man, look at this. This is crazy, like just looking at this. This is like almost having this is basically like having a 4K TV on each eye. Super cool. And then we got our speakers as well here down at the bottom, which I said these they're more meant to send sound directly into your ear, which it's a very interesting concept. We'll see how that works. But yeah, now to put it on, and said too, you can also tighten this as well, but I guess I got to put everything back on. Sorry, I don't do too many unboxing videos. I'm still trying to get used to them. Like I said, this is also the most expensive thing I've ever unboxed. So like I said, bear with me, folks. Everyone that's here still watching this, thank you so much. We'll throw the light seal in here. Yeah, see, nice, quick, and magnetic. Now we'll put it on. Ooh, so overall, first feels very loose, but of course, the way to tighten is there is a little thing right here to turn it, and I can already feel it getting tighter. And yep, there we go. It's on. Now it's on. We're good to go. First thoughts. Oh yeah, I can feel like just the weight going forward, just how heavy it is, just in the first couple seconds of wearing it. But I said maybe that's something you'll get used to, but we'll see though. Like I said, this is my first virtual reality headset. So, and then if you want to take it off, you just loosen it, and as simple as that. And to travel with it, we'll just throw the cover back on and back into our trusty case that it goes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I know this has been a long enough video. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I figure at least you kind of know what you're getting into with this. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Definitely helps me out a lot. I'm also open to any constructive feedback on how I can make these videos better. Like I said, I know I'm not the best at unboxing videos, but you know, you gotta start somewhere and we're getting there. But hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See ya!